done with.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition, bone face?
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself, you.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you can do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, with the PS5 though, like it just.
I know.
Oh, damn, y'all beautiful though, but.
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh,
bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, bro. I need a PS5.
My nigga.
I feel like homie head should be normal. I have friends that I'll just go over to their house because I want to show off a little bit, and then on the way out, I'll dap them up and act like nothing happened, and we'll just talk like we're homies, because we are.
Nasty bitch.
Y'all, so this dude came in my DM yesterday. He was like, "You're pretty, I'm trying to get to know you." He literally sent me $1,000 just to get to know me. And y'all literally sit here and think I'm gonna get to know y'all for free when somebody just paid me $1K for him to get to know me? Be so for real.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
You know what I love to see? I love to see when the ex leaves and does everything that I asked them to do for somebody else. That just makes me know that I wasn't the issue. It was you. And you realized you was the issue, but you was so goddamn prideful on changing your ways. You rather had changed your partner and then try to be better for them. That's cool. Listen, God works in mysterious ways, and maybe that was a blessing for me. Maybe that's a blessing for them. However, it brings me peace to know that I was right.
What kind of shit is that?
Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not. No.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
He ain't lying.
What's up, y'all? It's Caddy West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. I know I've been on a little bit of a hiatus. You know, I ain't been posting like I used to, but I will be back on it. You know what I'm saying? Just that, you know, I got to get this grind on. Y'all know this Red Pill space don't make too much money. You know, I only get so many donations every now and then. So, you know, hey, I got to use my skills to pay them bills first. But anyway, I do want to get on some topics tonight, but I got to come through to the chat first. My boy JJ Diesel Cowboy Traveler 79 Smith comes through and he says, "Good evening, Caddy West in the chat. I've been absent because I'm in the process of moving. I'm glad to be back. I appreciate you, G. You know, we need our spiritual astuteness up in here. So I appreciate you for checking in, G. For sure. And I'm glad on your, you know, you doing your move, G. Salute on that, for sure. For sure. Now, yeah, but you know, like I said, man, you can always catch your boy on the replay or catch your boy on Facebook. You already know. So with that being said, let's get on to the rest of the show. I guess everybody's catching up with the NBA games and all that, but that's cool. Y'all can catch me on the replay. So I appreciate everybody who has the time to tune in with your boy. Now, from y'all see from the topic of the night, it says Slim Thug. He says every race gives it up easy to black women except sisters. Now, well, see, there's a lot of nuance to that, but with that being said, what we're going to do is we're just going to go and we're just going to present what Slim Thug had to say about it. And there's not a video or anything. I guess he wrote it in some editor. I guess they did an interview. They still do interviews, on paper, I guess. They don't, sometimes not all videos, not all interviews are on, on video, even though you would think that it would be. But yeah, but this is kind of just from what's just floating on the internet. Where is it at? Boom. Oh, get rid of that. Now, okay. So, boom. I don't know if y'all can see it, but not. I'll make it larger. Slim Thug says every race of black women give it up easy to black women except black. No, Slim Thug says every race gives it up easy to black men except black women.
Emotional damage.
It says, black men, we are the number one wanted man on earth by all races of women. I don't know, G. He says, snow bunnies, whoever race is outside of black women are giving it to us, up to us. We don't have to play no games. Black women tend to put ninjas through obstacle courses. Even though we want our black women tend to put us through obstacle courses. Black women like to, oh, you gotta wait, oh, you gotta marry me, oh, you gotta buy me something. Yo.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
See, like I said, I guess context is everything. See, what Slim Thug, he's kind of giving brothers false hope. Because he has to put the conditions on it. Yes, any black man who has his money together, his health together, his looks. Yes, if he was to have the same to match his white counterpart, yes, that could definitely put him on the top. But to be honest with you, that goes for every woman. Every woman. You telling me, a white man who, is good looking, has his shit together, can pull a sister? That might not be necessarily even her type, but guess what? She's still gonna fuck with him. And guess what? She will go from having these nice little lace wigs to going to those, those Walmart style looking wigs that sisters be wearing sometimes when they want to get a bag of white man real quick. And the truth is, I always tell brothers, you can always tell what type of chick your female is just on what type of hair that she likes to wear. If she like to wear a lot of blonde weaves and things that just don't even really look like her type of hair or her ethnicity, she probably would dip on you with a white man or Asian man or Chinese man or whatever man. Trust me. Don't ask me how I know. Shit. I done had a chick leave me for a Spanish dude, and she was barely even black. She was like 1/4% black. So how about that?
Emotional damage.
But what I do think is interesting about what Slim Thug has to say is is that that's not all across the board. I mean, I believe that within now in context, like I guess if a white woman or an Asian woman or a Spanish woman was willing enough to at least give you her number and at least be willing to at least date you, I guess that would be the condition. Then yes, I could totally agree with Slim Thug. Yes, a white woman, an Asian woman, any type of woman will probably give up the draws easier to a brother, than a sister. Maybe on that, and not necessarily because we're necessarily black men. I mean, I'm sure that maybe that is applied in certain situations. But to be honest, y'all think these white girls and these Asian chicks and these Spanish chicks be making their men wait? Yo, trust me.
Nope.
No, they don't be making their dudes wait. It's just that it is a little bit more. Unfortunately, with sisters, is a little bit more. Is a sister like you? She can give it up easy. And if she don't really like you, or she could do it without you, she gonna string you along because you're just another one. You just, nobody spells you. You're just a ninja. You're not that ninja. So that's what it be. You feel me? That's what it really be.
Emotional damage.
Now, a man supported man, aka MPI, says he comes through and he says, salute to the Cali West and everyone in chat. I appreciate you for tuning in, G. Righteous fear in effect. Shout out to the free agent lifestyle and the nasty boys. I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of nuance to it. I guess there's a little bit of truth to it, but I don't think the average black man could just go and holler at a fine ass white woman or fine ass Asian chick and and even get any luck. I would really believe that the conditioning the man will have to be in a position of power. Slim Thug, whether y'all like him or not, he's still a known person. He's still got notoriety, and he's a tall guy. It probably helps that he's a tall guy and he's a big time, or used to be a rapper. So yes, maybe under his conditions, he's been all over the world and he's been with other women. Yeah, from his point of view, from his POV, it does look like he could, other women give it up easy. But at the end of the day, it all really depends on if the chick like you. If the chick is a black woman, she like you, she don't give it up. If the chick is an Asian or white woman, she like you, she don't give it up. Because the same chick who will make you wait will drop on her knees and please another ninja. Straight like that. JJ Diesel says, I stopped listening to celebrities when I found out the level of deception and other wicked things a lot of them are actually into. Hey, I agree. Look, I agree. But, at the same time, it's not so much that we need to listen to them. But, sometimes they just kind of say something and, we not necessarily have to listen to them, but we could agree or disagree. But but you know what? With that being said, I definitely agree with what you said, bro. All facts. You tell no lie, G. Now, what else we got here? JJ Diesel says, salute to AMSM. Now, yeah, man. I mean, at the end of the day, sisters are, we can't, let's just say this. We could talk about, we can't compartmentalize all black women, but we could talk about them enough to have, we could talk about a group of them enough to have the conversation. And yes, everything that Slim Thug said is essentially just a chick who just don't like you. So, whether y'all agree or disagree with his whole statement, yes, I went to Cal State Northridge. When I went to Cal State Northridge, every time I spoke to an Asian girl or a white girl, I usually got some cheeks out of it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, when a black woman, I went to their dorms or their apartment, and they wanted to try to get you to liquor them up or something like that. They wanted something out of you, and then they may or may not even give it to you. But the other ethnicities, it does seem like your dynamic is a little faster. But I truly believe that I'm quite sure that there's some white guy out there who probably, or some Spanish guy who complains about his woman putting him in the friend zone before she ended up letting him hit. XL Pro, the moderator with most, comes through and says, salute. Thank you for checking in, G. Shout out to the Righteous Sphere and the free agent lifestyle. Now, of course, JJD's a cowboy Travis 79 systems. Now, a few celebrities have been exposing things for what they really are. Hey, all facts. Hey, all facts, no lie. And I appreciate them for that. XL Pro comes through and he says, like, share, and subscribe. Cash App, $ Cali West 1. Salute. But yeah, Slim Thug, one thing I could say, Slim Thug is a loose cannon. Because one minute he be speaking some real shit, and then the next minute he be speaking some bullshit, And I'm not saying this all the way real shit, but he definitely has a point that, if a sister, if she's on the fence about you, she's going to drag you along, And like I said, maybe other women could talk about that. But with that being said, what's funny is, remember this guy last year in November was trying to get you to vote for Kamala Harris? Yo, we ain't never going to forget that, bro. We ain't going to never forget that. This ninja was caping. Remember, I made a video about that. Slim Thug, was caping for old Kamala Harris, an Indian woman who's not even black. And he said, man, just vote for her just because she's black, man. I don't know what she's really talking about, but I'm just going to vote for her because she's black. Like, ninja, she's not even black, bro.
Who?
So, to the next topic at hand, and I've been meaning to talk about this for a couple of days now, but like I said, man, I've been at work, man. I've been on the grind, and, I got to pay these bills. Plus, if I want to take my show to the next level, I'm definitely going to have to hustle and grind, do all my hustles, do what I got to do. Sometimes you guys take a step back to take a step forward. JJ Jesus says, I call it string on a man along. Oh, no, yeah, it's definitely string on a man along. Facts. Now, with that being said, it's funny because we talk about, what sisters do and what sisters won't do for a black man. But we're going to talk about Serena Williams. Now, we all know Serena Williams did date a few brothers, but ultimately she ended up landing with a Caucasian man, and nothing's wrong with that. I have nothing against it. Serena was a beautiful woman. I still wouldn't, been looking for her like that. It's just that at the same time, with that being said, she ended up getting with, a white bread, and that's cool. Now, have y'all seen? Everybody's seen the Super Bowl. I don't think anyone who's watching this video tonight did not watch the Super Bowl. With that being said, or at least the halftime show, even for the ladies who don't even watch the sports. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, of course, we all know that, you know what? There's a little bit of a delay, so I have to kind of shout out these chats. So I hate to kind of double back on what I said, but I remember my point. JJ Dito says, he already said I call it stringing a man along. And then he says, I learned about that when I was a child. My father taught me what it is. Facts. Hey, salute to all the real fathers out there, man. We appreciate you. One less knucklehead on the street. Now, XL Pro says, I think Serena has an arranged marriage. You think so? You know what? When you say she's in an arranged marriage, I mean, let me ask the question: in what context? As in, she's really you think she's using him as or you think she's she's his muse or something, or she's like hiding that she's like really like on a different lifestyle. And what I mean, because in ways, I mean, I would think a successful marriage would be an arranged marriage to some degree. So what in context is it arranged? Like nobody, I mean, because I had to say, people might not like how Serena Williams' face looks, but she definitely still kind of had a body, you know. She definitely had an athletic body, you know, even though it is, you know, like she still kind of have, you know, she is still kind of shapely as a woman, so you know people still like that. Now oh, so Exile Pro says something suspicious, odd couple. And you know what's funny? I ain't gonna front. They are an odd couple. Like, you know what? Let's see if we can pull them up right now. With that being said, like, no lie, when she got with him, or when I seen that she kind of got with him, I was just kind of like, I know, I was kind of scratching my head. I mean, but here's the thing. With that being said, man, yo, women arrange marriages all the time in their own way. Because the way she looked at it is, she probably wanted someone. I mean, all right, you know what? Let's pull up a pic. You know what? Fine. Exo Pro done did it. And I'm glad that he did it too, because this is actually important. Serena Williams. Husband. Say it like a Haitian. Husband. There was, oh, damn, where is it at? There was a picture. Oh, here it is. No lie, when I seen this picture of XL Pro, I was like, what the hell? I was like, hold up, where is it at? Okay, where is that? Oh, damn it. What is that? Okay. Okay, well, that's one picture of him. Okay, look, this picture, he looks somewhat normal, even though he's doing a weird little picture, like a little goofy. But, okay. Oh, them legs kind of, I don't know. So, yeah. I mean, yo, people hook up with each other just for genetic reasons. You know, for genetic reasons all the time. I kind of feel like she wanted to have a child who, you know, was biracial by a man who, you know, she could essentially walk over. You know, XO Pro, she might have, I don't know. Shit, hell. At this point, we all, I mean, at this point, I don't know. We don't know if he, you know, shit. She probably let him strap up against him. I don't know. Ain't no telling. A man supported men says, don't forget about Eve. Hey, yo, and you know what's crazy about Eve? I mean, she was never a bad looking chick to me. But you know what was crazy? I didn't even think she even had kids by Buddy. Like, they don't even have kids together. She's essentially signed up to be a stepmother, bro. I don't know, bro. Like, that shit crazy.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Exo Pro says she might have pursued him. Maybe so. You know what? At this point, it could have been. Because you know what? He does have money. He's not broke by no means, you know. I forgot. Isn't he like an owner or something? Like Reddit or something like that? He might be an owner of Reddit or some shit like that. Serena Williams looked better before she messed up her face. Right. Well, a matter of fact, let's go back on that picture. The picture that I showed earlier. Hold up. Let me see. Let me go back up. This is her before she did the facial thing. Hold up. I think that might have been before she did the bleaching, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. But maybe with her eyes closed, she looked better. I don't know. So at any rate, So let's talk about the topic for tonight because we can't we got to unpack this here. So Stephen A. Smith, essentially, Stephen A. Smith, he's a very opinionated man, right? And essentially, let's see here. Essentially, where is it at? Essentially, he made his take on what he had to say about old girl, about her performance. And matter of fact, I'll read the article real quick. Stephen A. Okay, it says, I'm not even going to read the title of that yet, but I did look this up at the USA Today. It says, when retired tennis superstar Serena Williams made a surprise appearance during Kendrick Lamar's halftime show during the Super Bowl 59, everyone with a microphone and a platform chimed in on what they thought about it. Williams used to date hip-hop artist Drake, who was the subject of Lamar's diss track, Not Like Us. And once the 23-time Grand Slam winner, Crip walked into 103 million viewers televisions, the blow voting commenced. The blow commenced. Enter Stephen A. Smith, ESPN's highly paid commentator on First Take, who added his 2 cents with the caveat of a never married Smith saying what he would do if it happened to him. Now he says, and I quote, he says, let's see here. If I'm your husband, I'm thinking, why are you trolling him? Trolling your ex? Yo.
Holy Jesus.
He's right.
What is that?
He's not lying.
What the fuck is that?
He's right. Because, dude, you're married. You got a whole child out here. The kid look like she's like 6 or 7. And you're up here worrying about what your ex had to say about you like 2-3 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know. That wouldn't have been a minute when he dropped it, when he made that track, like when he said that little mark about Serena. That was kind of actually old. Now, Smith then says on Monday, if I'm married and my wife is going to troll her ex, go back to his ass. Says, because clearly you don't belong to me. What you're worried about him for? You with me? Bye-bye. Yo, I salute Stephen A. Smith for that. Now, I must say, the title of this article is Stephen A. Smith says he was joking around about Serena Williams' Super Bowl halftime cameo. Now, it goes to continue that after being dragged by every corner of the internet for those comments, Smith felt that he had the need to go on social media to explain, which was the equivalent of, I was just playing. Okay. Here's Smith's explanation of his comments about Williams, urging people to go back and hear what he said. He says, please go back and look at exactly what I said. I was talking overall from a man's perspective, highlighting what most men would think. I didn't utter a single disrespectful word about Serena. No issues with folks getting upset over literal serious stuff one's pissed about. He then says, let's see here. He then says, no, this doesn't qualify, peeps. Come on. We're joking around on First Take. Damn, y'all. It's not that serious. Stephen A. Smith. You don't want to die. You don't want to die on the hill that you're standing on. But, you know what I'm saying, in his defense, hey, he already said what he had to say. Hey, he already put it out there already. So much to the point that other people are talking about it, and even me making a video about it on Sunday. So, hey, salute to Stephen A. Smith. Now, look at the shaming language. Check this out. Look at the shaming language. Someone says, a 57-year-old unmarried man with a receding hairline who has been married, mind you, saying he would divorce our greatest living athlete who has been happily married for 8 years to a very rich, loving husband. Keep quiet, forehead. Bruh. Do y'all see who's talking about him? I don't know who this is, but this dude talking like his mama, bruh. Bruh. Talk like a man. Bruh. You know what's so funny? He's talking about someone having a receding hairline, but he got too much of a hairline, bruh.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
But why do men decide to go and, like, when they take shots at a man, why do they go and, like, talk like they mama, bruh? Like, come on, man. Grow a pair, man.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Now, with that being said, I mean, hey, you know, Stephen A. Smith, he's smart. He knows how to kind of play it. He said whatever he had to say, and guess what? They could be mad about it, but guess what? Now it's already an algorithm because, and then homeboy said, happy for 8 years. Yo, there's people in marriages longer than 20 years and they're not happy. We don't know whether they're happy or unhappy or not, but just think about it. Why did she have to be, well, first off, let's unpack this. Why is she even worried about what Drake got to say? Because Drake said that lyric. He mentioned Serena very, very long time ago. And with that being said, why is Serena a woman who's married to a white man, a white successful man from Reddit, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think he owns Reddit or something like that, right? And she has a, nice young daughter at home. Why is she crip walking? Like, does she want her daughter crip walking? I bet you she don't want her daughter crip walking. Is she gonna let her daughter be crip walking and being in the hood? Why does she have her daughter? Why is she crip walking? Like, I'm just saying, like, I know Serena and Venus, came from the hood, and I know they might have lived in Compton and all that, whatever. But I mean, don't we kind of let go of past things? I mean, you're supposed to be this big time legendary champion, like what Reading Rainbow Boy or whatever homeboy Reading Rainbow had to say. Why are you crip walking? I mean, why are you such a great person and decide to go stoop low to the lowest common denominator? I'm just saying, like, I know Crips, I'm from LA, I grew up on the West Side. But I mean, I know Crips who are, grown up Crips, and they even talk about cripping. They're still Crips, but they don't bring up cripping, because some people kind of grow up and rise above the bullshit, and I just kind of feel like, I'm not saying that anyone crip walking, well, let's just be real, yes. If anyone who's crip walking, and if that's all you're about, you kind of get into the lowest denominator, even though I'm not a crip walker and all that. Still, it's just like, I mean, I'm not Serena Williams, and I'm not a major pro athlete either, and I'm not married to Point Dexter looking ass dude. Like, the dude is literally the white Steve Urkel, but she's crip walking out here. So with that being said, let's see here, Drake, Serena Williams remark or lyrics. Let's see here. When did that first happen? Okay, it says okay. So look. Check this out. This, do y'all remember that song Worst Behavior? He sings, I'm with my whole set, tennis match at the crib. I swear I could beat Serena when she playing with her left. Right? That's not even a diss. You know what I'm saying? If, like with a tennis player, the thing is, as a tennis player, you know, if you're right-handed, you still hit with both, where you still hit the ball, whether it's coming to your left or your right, with your right hand. For anyone who knows how to play tennis, right? So if Serena's right-handed and she plays left, her coordination is going to be a little bit off. Like, people don't understand about that with coordination. As far as yeah, so people don't understand that. But he's just saying, like, he could probably beat Serena if he played with his left. We don't know. Drake is probably a good tennis player. Look, don't sleep. There are black people who know how to play tennis. And I don't know if y'all know this, but Serena Williams couldn't even beat, I think, ranked 762 of men's tennis. Y'all can look this up. This is Googleable. She played against a man who is known to be like, usually like, you know, a party guy who likes to drink drunk and, you know, not even really even in the shape to really play like pro tennis, and he still whooped her. So basically, let me get this straight. So Serena Williams is crip walking because of a diss that Drake said 12 years ago. Bruh.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Make that make sense, y'all. Make that make sense. All right, let me see what the comment section says. Damn, I missed a few comments. Sorry, y'all. Now it says JJD's. Oh, let me see. Let me read all the comments, y'all. Exo Pro says Umar needs to call her out. Snow King hop. Oh, Snow King hopping. Right. Facts. You already don't know.
Emotional damage.
Jesus says Eve was looking good to me. I mean, I would have took Eve. I mean, I'll take her. I would have took her. I mean, I didn't say. I just, you know, like, you know, as a celebrity, as a star, I don't know. I just kind of feel like, I don't know, like, just straight. JJD says salute, and yep, he should have at XL Pro. Then Ken Davis says, what's up, Cali bro, in the chat. Thank you for tuning in, G. Salute. XL Pro says hit the like button. And then JJD said that scout looks like a barren planet. Hell nah. XL Pro, of course, says like, share, and subscribe. Cash App, $ Cali West 1. Salute. XL Pro says she can get Snow King, but Omar said no snow bunnies. Facts. Yo, we definitely need to hold Dr. Umar's foot to the fire. For real. You know, we're gonna get the word out. Because if I'm not saying it, somebody else is gonna say it, and not somebody else is gonna say it, and not somebody else is gonna say it. You know what I mean? Now, so at the end of the day, what's crazy is, so I don't know. As a matter of fact, so be this. That was in 2013. Let's see here. Let me tell y'all what happened. Probably more recent than that. And y'all gonna be like, oh, actually, I take that back. I don't know if y'all know this. Do y'all know Serena Williams' sister? Basically King Richard's daughter with his previous wife before Serena Williams and Venus's mom. Do you know she got shot doing a drive-by? She was not the target, but she was the victim of said drive-by by some Crips in like Southside, like I think Compton, I think there was like Southside Crips or something like that. But the dude, you know, went to jail and everything in 2003. So it doesn't matter that your daughter, that your sister, your own flesh and blood, died from gang violence, but you're worrying about something a dude said to you 12 years ago, so you decide to crip walk. What kind of fucking sense does that make?
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Why? Like, I'm just trying to make that make sense. Like, I just think that she just likes to be in the limelight, and she really does give a fuck about what Drake got to say. Like, yeah, why? Like, I don't know, y'all. Maybe I'm just tripping, but my whole thing is that I know if my chick was talking about something that her ex did 12 years ago and wanted to go dance on stage because he said something about Serena 12 fucking years ago, that would be very, 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 very problematic for me, bro. So I'm glad that Stephen A. Smith called her out for what it was. Whether he gonna go and say, "Oh, he's just playing" or not, shit.
You got a girl. Drop her.
Mm-hmm. So Stephen A. Smith, he don't always be saying the right stuff, but I'm glad that he did. JJ Jesus says, I had a crush on Eve when she played in the barbershop. No kidding. Right. But Pete, this. Eve didn't even really look like Eve in the barbershop, though, did she? She had that weave. She wasn't rocking that weave when she was like, what y'all niggas want? Can't touch. What y'all niggas need? Remember? She didn't have that. She was rocking that bald head shit. Remember? I don't know. Like, here's the thing. I have to be honest with you. I would date a girl who has short hair. It all depends. There's a lot of nuance to that answer. Like, would I date a chick with some short hair? Yes, but she probably couldn't be too old. Or if she was older, it'll have to like be it wouldn't be because she bald and stuff like that. It'll have to be because that's her style of hair, and she'll have to really look cute with it. But I kind of believe that Eve kind of looked a little better with hair. Like her facial features didn't really look right with the bald hair as much. Shit. XL Pro says, Rough Riders. Facts. Curtis then said, hell nah, bald-headed ladies. You know what, Curtis? I got a bald-headed lady for you. That you probably wouldn't smash her, but if you say you wouldn't, you probably a lie. Now, when I say smash, I didn't say marry or make your wife. I just said a ninja will smash. Check this out, y'all. Salute to Curtis and salute to everybody in the chat. Now, in your defense, Curtis, I'll say this. The exception, that's probably the exception to the rule, but what I'm saying, she built like me, she flat, she got flat booty, flat titties, so she better not be coming with no fade, you feel me? But yes, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's always an exception to the rule. That's my point. My whole point is that, no, I'm not going around smashing bald-headed chicks, no. But every now and then, there's a chick who could pull that shit off very, 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 very well. Like, for a second, you almost kind of forgot that she was bald. But yes. Mm-hmm. That's probably what's saving her is that body. And she's not, I don't know. She don't look terrible in the face, so that also helps. JJ Jesus says, the natural hair of a woman is glory to her, but it is shame for her to be bald. that's in the Bible. I totally agree. Yo, JJ Diesel, you're right. You know what I'm saying? You're right. But shaved head or not, she's like, she at least, has the, at least the aesthetics, the looks. Maybe she bald because she cut off all her hair because she want to grow it back naturally. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Hey, at least she's young. And yes, I do believe a woman cutting her hair just to be cutting her hair. I do believe in that sentiment in the Bible. But, there's obviously situations. Now, David says, she's thick. The Lord is my shepherd. He know what I like. Yes, Lord. Yeah, she a hottie, man. Like, that body. But yes, I definitely would like her if she grow a little baby fro and grow some locks. That would be dope. You know what I'm saying? It definitely would be. But yeah, that body's amazing. Like, look at her. Like, that's straight from the continent right there. Like, that shape. Because, yes, she could do some sit-ups. But look, if she just lost that little pudge, look. She almost kind of have a belly and a two-pack at the same time. Did y'all see that? She kind of had a two-pack a little bit. She kind of had a two-pack. Like, it was like she had a gut and a pack at the same time. So I don't know what type of exercises or what acrobatic moves she be doing. But her stomach was like she had a gut, but then it was still kind of tight at the same time. Shit was crazy. I like that shit. I'm going to post that on my IG page and post that shit on Facebook for real. Good bread comes through. Says Mr. Good bread reaction comes through. Salute to the righteous fear, man. Thank you for checking in, bro. Salute. Yeah. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna be on for a few minutes, but for now, we could get the rundown for now. Because you know how we do. I talk about the main events, then we just party and bullshit a little bit. Matter of fact, these chicks. Oh, Exo Pro says Matilda mating dance. Yes, sir. You already done know. Now, look at this chick. She look good, but her brain is gone. Check it.
23.
Are you single?
Yes.
Why do you think that is?
Because I love life.
So you're not looking for a man now, or no? Why not?
Because I'm just okay. Right now I'm living. I'm only 23. Life is short.
Do you want to settle down one day eventually, or no?
Yeah, probably like before I'm 30, 35.
So 35 is like the sweet spot. Let's get married, let's have kids.
Yeah.
But what do you plan on doing up until then?
Living my life. Traveling, accomplishing goals in life, making money, just building a future for myself and whatever comes with it.
But be honest, you're 35. Do you think that men are going to be going for a woman who's that age, or are they going to be going for the younger girls?
I see it go always. It just depends. Everyone does it. There's people getting married at like 60 and 70 nowadays. Who cares?
Doesn't mean that you want to be married at 60 though.
That doesn't matter. Whatever life brings me. I'm not, some people are too focused on finding love, and I'm not really one of those people.
Bruh. Okay. Hey, you gonna learn, baby girl. You gonna learn.
Emotional damage.
Well, shout out to the undesirable truth. At least he, telling the truth straight up. Now, Ken Davis points out a good fact. He said those continent women be in shape off natural foods, not Popeyes, McDonald's, and Crystals. You know what? It's funny that you mention that because that's true. Like, it's not that they don't fry chicken or they don't fry their food sometime, But because they don't have those GMOs and these genetically modified stuff all in their food, and they eat food in like stock form, they eat stuff that we wouldn't even eat, right? And it's high in fiber and stuff like that, and protein and the good stuff, right? So yes, so when they don't have to deal with all that GMO and that fat and stuff, yes, even when they're out of shape, they will still be in shape. It's crazy. Yeah, they're on a lean diet. So the only reason why her butt is so big is because it's time for her to have a baby. It's time for, when them hips are getting wide, that's because she's supposed to have like 3 or 4 or 5 kids straight up. And women have kids as early as possible. She'll still keep a really, really, really nice shape. Y'all ever noticed that? I ain't talking about chicks who got pregnant at 16. That's, nothing crazy like that. I'm talking about chicks who got pregnant like at, saying 19, 20, 21. They seem to kind of snap back in shape better. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's not an age thing. Maybe it just has to do with your diet and lifestyle. JJ Diesel and his dog says, she just gave me a side eye because I was waking her up with my laughter. She, I know she likes to watch too. Now Cam Davis says, dotting it up, dotting up and plotting up. Yep. JJ Diesel says they banned the toxic ingredients in their food that the U.S. put in theirs. That is a true fact, because there's certain foods that in other countries they wouldn't even sell it on their shelves in America that they sell in America. That's facts. Ken Davis said food is another way the USA is trying to destroy Black people. Well, you know what? I hate to say this, but Black people, we might have contributed that to ourselves with our diet and how we eat. That's all facts, man. You tell no lie there. What's my next video I'm gonna show? Until I pull up the next video, let me pull up what we're gonna pull up. Oh, I know what I want to pull up. Was I think a man supporting man is still in here. But we're gonna talk about this panderer dude in a minute, bro. Oh, Ms. Goodbread says old eating habits passed down through generations. Facts. And then include that with not really working out anymore and keeping a Black man at the home and eating government food and eating food that comes out of colored boxes of cardboard. So yeah. Now look at this panda bear right here. Check him out.
Smart, you're too wise, you're too experienced. He doesn't want you because he knows he can't get away with the same bullshit that he can if he's dating some 20-something-year-old girl who has no experience, no life experience to see through his manipulations. He doesn't want you because he knows he can't clown around with you.
Yo, I got one thing that I truly got to say to this ninja right here.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
What a goofy, bruh. What a goofy. This is what I gotta say. Come on, y'all. Look. Yo, in 2025, let's cut out this car video bullshit. Let's cut out the car videos. The only reason why you should be doing a car video is if you're doing a burnout, you're doing a donut, you're drifting, you're racing, you're cruising, you're driving your lowrider. Unless it's a car video about cars, bruh, let's not see y'all brothers in cars no more. Derek Jackson, as a matter of fact, he's still making car videos. Bruh, give these ninjas the fucking theoretical slap, bruh.
Emotional damage.
So you telling me you can't talk your shit where you stay at, bruh? You can't talk shit where you lay at? That's a problem. Either you don't run your shit or you getting your shit run. Because here's the thing, I don't give a fuck. I say what the fuck I gotta say, wherever the fuck I am, regardless. But damn, nigga, you can't even say what you gotta say around where you stay. You gotta go put that shit. You gotta do the car video, nigga. Man. I would have respected him more if he would have just made a video in the bathroom. Well, that's just as bad. If he would have made a video in a corner of his studio apartment than to be in your car. That means you're scared of your girl hearing your shit. So just remember about that when y'all see motherfuckers doing these motherfucking car videos, bro. And then Ken Davis says all the food markets and Trader Joe's grocery stores are nowhere near the hood. Facts. Well, you know, black people got to invest in themselves. Because they could drive for some Jordans, can't they? Chemtrails, toxic ingredients in medication, food, and water, too. Facts. Good Bread says 100. Hey, because you know it's typically kind of true. Like, y'all motherfuckers can't even speak what y'all got to say, man. Y'all got to hide to say what the fuck y'all got to say. JJD says, I've been nationwide, Mexico, Canada, yet I spoke my mind. Facts. Yeah. These dudes, like, he pandering and he's still scared to say what he already got to say where he stay at. Shit crazy.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
And I bet you he blow up. He gonna blow up before me. And I've been on social media longer than him. Now, with that being said, you know what? Let's see some more Sistas.
Speed it up, yeah, speed it up, speed.
I don't want to get a copyright. Let me run that back. It says speed it up.
She wanna put that pussy on me, put it on me.
Let's run another hottie with a body. Come on. Let's run it. Oh. Here we go. She said she don't cook. Yeah, you fine though. The only reason why you don't cook is because your ass is drop dead gorgeous, girl. Let's just be real, bro. Your ass. Now, this is a certified dime piece. This is a 10 piece. This is a baddie. Look, all right. This is a baddie. This is a true baddie. Not an 8 or a 9. This is a dime. So guess what? Many of these ain't walking around. None of these are at your job. Okay? The hottest girl at your job is an 8. Maybe an adjustable 8. You'll never see her working at your job, G. Unless she came for some service. Hopefully she come for the right service, dig?
She wanna put that pussy on me, put it on me.
What else I got? Oh, look at her. Okay. Dressed like a prostitute.
What kind of shit is that?
But she still had a dope little body, though. Shit. Even the girls that don't even look that bad, even they want to be hoes. I'm telling you, it's hard to tell these good girls from the bad girls. They all wear the same uniform. They all wear the same damn uniform, bro.
He ain't lying.
Now, JJD says, I got a strong will and a strong mind. I can't adapt accordingly to the environment. That's something that came to me over the years as a truck driver. Also to different things I dealt with growing up. Facts. Hell yeah. Now, so listen to this. I don't know if y'all ever watched King of the Hill, but this surprised me about King of the Hill. And I did see a lot of sucker shit.
29 years to realize Peggy cheated on Bobby's dad. Let's start with the similarities. This is Hank and Bobby, and this is Bill and Bobby. I know it doesn't look super similar, but keep watching. Apparently Bill and Hank have been friends since they were teenagers. but look at how Bill looks when he is young. Now here is them side by side. Apparently I also found out that Peggy and Bill used to date, but they broke up then she met Hank. But little did he know she was still seeing Bill and got pregnant with Bobby. And Bill knows.
Peggy's gonna win. She's every man's fantasy.
And if you still don't believe me, there's an episode that talks about Hank being infertile. He can't have kids.
Bruh. Yo.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
That is some subliminal ass motherfucking shit there.
Emotional damage.
Because remember, his friend is the Indian boy, right? Who's the white man and a white woman's child, right? But remember, the dad is obviously the Indian guy, bruh. And the Indian guy still be fucking smashing, bruh. Oh my God.
You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
Yo, man, they'll try to make, you know what's so funny? I'm not saying I never watched King of the Hill, but I never watched it religiously. Then they'll try to impute people to be simps, bruh. It's probably all in the program. That's crazy, bruh, because they didn't provide no solution. The Jackal says, it's a shame our sisters want to be ran through before they look for husbands. It is crazy, but you know, it is what it is. At this point, any sister who wants to be righteous with a righteous brother, she can be all right. You know what I'm saying? All the other ones, they're going to fall. Unfortunately, they will be casualties. If y'all read the Bible, now everybody's not going to be saved. Now everyone's going to be saved, even in the Bible. So whether you believer or non-believer, hey. But all facts, then, Jackal, it is a shame. Well, that's what happens when, you know, there's an absence of a father in the household. A man supporting men, aka NPR, says, watch Good Times. Florida held the family just to marry a scammer in the end. Hey, facts.
Emotional damage.
As a matter of fact, if you ask me, she's the reason why he probably got off the show too. But, well, supposedly she was trying to, you know, she's the reason why he was on the show. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I was never really comfortable with Florida Evans, if you ask me. Like, for the first black family on TV, and you couldn't find a better looking black woman than her. Let's just be real, bro.
Nope.
Yo, as a matter of fact, oh, yeah, she did. Oh, you meant held the family back. She did hold the family back, because remember, she made old boy turn down the job in South Africa that would have moved them out the projects. Remember, if he would have moved out the projects, he would have never died. Remember? I mean, theoretically that is, right? But she did hold him back. Ken Davis says it's kind of the same as a cartoon Cleveland Brown show where his wife always has the guy with a deep voiceover. Ooh, boy. Well, think about it. The Cleveland show was essentially just like, wasn't the Cleveland? Oh, right. The Cleveland Brown show. Yeah, isn't that like Family Guy? Like the black version of Family Guy. But I believe it. I ain't never really watched that, but I seen at least a piece of an episode. But all facts. It's all programming. Hey, there's a reason why they say, let's go back to your regular scheduled programming. It's right in your face. That they don't, you know, they could have said, go back to your regular scheduled show. No, they say your regular scheduled programming. Subconsciously, you're getting in code. Programming. Shit crazy. Programming. What else I got for y'all boys? Well, I ain't in front, y'all. I was supposed to be in some poom poom or whatever. But if she don't answer whether I'm on this thing or not in the next 10, 15 minutes, whether I'm on this show or not, I'm going to go chill with another chick. I don't like waiting. No, sir. Let's see here. You know what I'm saying? Well, I tell you, you know what's happening now. Are you ready? And you ain't answering, then hey, I'm gonna have to go chill with another chick. It's already 8:41 Eastern Standard Time. Your boy got to do work tomorrow. Might have to fuck around. Might have to mess around and do some overtime. So guess what? I ain't trying to be all up on the damn. I ain't trying to be all up on the road, ripping and running in these streets. Yeah, he said it's a spinoff of Family Guy. That's all TV is programming. Facts. You know, they try to do it. They do it in different ways now. Now, look what this chick got to say. This is really disgusting.
Freakiest thing you ever did?
My boyfriend, like, I don't really like how his dick look or whatever like that, so I had went to the ranch, and because, you know, like, where the horses be at, and I just, you know, sucked the horse dick.
Girl, what the fuck? Yo.
Stop the cap.
You know what's actually nasty about that? Is not even the fact that she even did it. It's just the fact that she even kind of think of something disgusting enough to even say that she'll do that. Because, I mean, how can you not like his thing if that's your boyfriend? I mean, damn, girl, you couldn't pick a dude a better thing if that's what you're trying to say. And then if his thing looked funny, like, you said that you'd rather have a horse's thing in your mouth. I mean, that must not be a great little sight either. I mean, what the hell? You're like, even though you probably never really did it, you still a sick ass bitch, bro.
Emotional damage.
So, do y'all ever notice when music is playing, animals bob their head to the music? Oh well, yeah, animals are his thing. Here's the thing: animals been around humans for so long. I'm sure they know and they understand music. Like, for example, do you ever notice that the animals watch the TV? Like, yes, like they could kind of grasp it. Like, I don't know if you agree or disagree with that. They could kind of grasp it. I mean, they might not be big on watching TV because, you know, they're still cats and dogs. But if you notice, your cat and dog will watch the TV sometimes. Like, if you're watching the TV, it will come and watch the TV, or it'll chill. It'll eventually will start watching the TV. Like, dog was just sit in front of the TV if you got a TV on, depending on what you got on. The dog was sitting in front of the TV. But yes, I do notice that sometimes animals do react to music. Yes. Let's see here. But that's all facts. You know, I like shit like that. I like science shit like that. Talk about other stuff other than just hoes and shit. Oh, yo, Ken Davis, tell me what you think about this. This is funny. Check this out. Remember we were talking about that whole conversation about we were talking about, I don't know if you've seen this, but we were talking about how Slim Thug says sisters give brothers the hardest when it comes to getting some play. Check this out.
Black women vibes.
Really?
You don't.
What is it?
It's everything. It just don't give black women. It gives Latinos. Am I accurate?
Not really.
What's your type?
I like black women.
What type of black women?
Intelligence and a little nerdy.
But let's base it off of looks, because those are things you see firsthand, like not.
I like this. Finally, someone that actually recognizes that.
I can respect that.
I don't care about the height. If she's taller than me, I really don't care. Usually, a little bit of a butt, not a little bit. Medium-sized butt, medium-sized ass.
What's wrong with a big ass? You can't handle it?
I understand my weight class. I'm out welterweight. I'm not a heavyweight fighter. Have your chest be bigger than mine, but it ain't gotta be huge. And then QC. I like QC girls.
Have you seen anybody out here that you like?
Absolutely not.
I'm just being honest.
Just being honest.
Your type is black women, and you haven't seen not one black woman out here that's cute.
Nah.
You have not seen not one black woman out here that you find cute.
Did I stutter?
Are you okay?
I'm good. Just picky.
I mean, you could be picky, but there's so many options out here.
Yeah, but they don't pique my interest.
Let me pour one up real quick for a that ain't had the blessing of sucking this. You dig?
Ah, shit. Hey. I know they was pissed because he said that he's into black women, but none of the black women there. And when she said, do this, when she said, well, when she said, you don't see any black woman in here who you think is attractive, she was talking about herself. And this nigga was like, nope. Now, DJ Daphne Joseph says, hey, Callie, what's up, girl? Ken Davis says, Anna was trying to grasp the concept of TV shows is programming. Hey, shit. Hey, maybe they hear the fucking, you know what I'm saying, the subliminal messages more than us. That could be a fact. Ken Davis says, I remember. And then Daphne says she mad that he not saying to her, laughing my ass off. Facts. Exactly.
Emotional damage.
Mm-hmm. That's all it is. Just mad and hurt, upset. Now, like, unfortunately, there's always no pleasing them because the only reason why she would even want to talk to him is only because he's in a camera. You know, he got a camera and a crew and stuff. If it wasn't for that, she wouldn't be trying to say shit to that man. So it is what it is. Now, I thought this was actually funny. I thought this was actually kind of funny about Maya Angelou.
We're the podcast. Dang, mama. We're doing things. It's a new type swing. Come join us. We're the podcast. We're the podcast. That is key. We're doing things. It's a new type swing. Come join us. Let's pod. We're the podcast. We're the podcast.
Yeah, I don't even see what people are into Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou was a feminist. Let's be honest, bro. For real. You know, hey, beat this. Because of Maya Angelou, sisters have been led astray. Straight up, bro.
What kind of shit is that?
DJ says no one should get with her. With her, she toxic. She will make relationship a living hell for a guy. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. She was. Yeah. She was. Yeah. She said she was toxic. I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it. Now, Ken Davis says, will we ever get back to when there were regular black women? It might take a generation or two. By then, you probably won't be. Probably then, you might either be married or, living the free agent lifestyle and just being a righteous member and just being solo. But it probably won't be in our generation, bro. Like, what's crazy is if you look up the black migration, you kind of hear a lot about they like to bring up, gerrymandering. No, not gerrymandering. They like to bring up, I guess, what is it called? When they section certain neighborhoods for black people and keep it for white people and stuff like that, right? What's crazy is what people don't understand is there were also black people who did have black areas that they're designated in, and they didn't want the poor Southern blacks who were like country bumpkins to come down there either, because they knew if too many of them come down there, like that will become their new culture. And guess what? 60 years later, look at the culture now, Ken Davis. Like, Ken Davis, we all heard, beat this. Yeah, I know y'all see me, all y'all see is a Pookie, talking red pill shit. I know that's what y'all see. Not saying necessarily my members, but anyone else who be on the replay, that's what y'all see on the surface, right? But yo, I still remember chicks in certain neighborhoods, like in Miami, would say that I talk white or I don't talk black. And what's crazy is that I don't necessarily take all the way like broken English per se, but this is how most people talk in California. But guess what? To them, I sound white. Okay. Tell me your income without telling me your income, right? DJ says, Ken, nope, that will take a while. Facts. Supreme B, and she's a woman. She's being real. Supreme B says, when and what is regular black woman? I think that's kind of a blanket statement for women who, wasn't always trying to be, wasn't trying to be a star, wasn't trying to be picked up by the biggest celebrity. But Supreme kind of brings up a good point. I mean, I kind of argue that I kind of feel like there were more. I believe the reason why women are not regular is because social media makes everybody believe that they could be a star. Every woman believes they could be a star. Every woman sees another woman with an IG. Here's the thing. You don't even have to be a necessary good-looking girl to have a popping IG. If you're moderate looking, you'd be surprised how much dudes will flock on your page and give you the high self-esteem. The truth is, when girls get attention, there are certain endorphins and certain things that go off chemically in her body, and endorphins, those happy sensors are going off. So I think until black women get into appreciating their men, that's probably not going to happen. I mean, they're probably not going to be regular black women anymore. I believe that there are more quote unquote regular black women when there was a father in the home. But look where we're living in now. We live in 2-parent households where 50% of black women decide to not have a man in the household just so they can get Section 8, free housing, and welfare. Not all sisters, but half of black women are on welfare or getting some type of, even they're not even fully on welfare. If they're still getting Section 8 vouchers, or they're getting like low-income housing or low-income on their rent, or they get food stamps, or they're getting EBT or anything like that, they still take advantage of the system, which means that they had to have some man on the ringer. Ken Davis says, I'm from the 80s, 90s eras. I agree with that, but I ain't gonna lie, man. Even when I look back then, I see the cracks. It's just that it was just, look, at that time, people couldn't really survive like they could before. Like, think about it. In the 90s, I still remember when, I still remember when young chicks and certain chicks didn't even have cars. But I kind of believe that now cars are more accessible to people now. Like, for example, I remember, me and Ken Davis were from the days where if you had a Nissan Sentra, you were probably still getting girls. All you have to do is just put a nice stereo and some beat and some tint. We come from back in those days, but now chicks are buying their own Nissan Sentras. Not even an old Sentra either. Like, 2024, 2025, like they could go get their own car now. So the stakes are higher. And I ain't gonna lie, I think I low-key actually seen it as I was growing up and getting older, that times are changing. It kind of is what it is. I think it's constant, it's change. Supreme B says, I'm a light-skinned dude in Dade County. Imagine the hell I caught. Oh, salute. Facts. Oh, I could imagine. My brother like bright, so trust me, I definitely understand. Like, it's a trip. Like, it's a trip. It's like, on one hand, it's like you do get a lot of bitches, and then on the other hand, like, some bitches are gonna be acting funny and that, and acting weird, and it's a weird dynamic. Ken Davis says, I talked to women on the phone for 8 to 12 hours before. It was the norm. Hey, man, I ain't gonna front, bruh. I done did that shit before. But yo, you know what? I take that back. I had some long conversations, but I don't think I was ever an 8 to 10, 12-hour dude. I probably talked to you for an hour or two. At that point, that's when, and that was like, when I probably couldn't go out or something like that. But other than that, man, I was kind of like the more like, okay, we're talking on the phone. Okay, well, when can I see you? Like, okay, can I see you? Can I see you? That was the type of dude that I became. I was definitely the can I see you type of ninja. Very, very early. And also plus two, my folks are kind of a little strict. It's like I have my own phone, but basically, like if I don't think I could have even got away with being on the phone for no 8 to 10 hours, bro, or 8 hours, much less fucking all that time. Ken Davis says Black women will go back to their being regular when they take back their reputation. Here's my own question. What's that? See, that's a good question because, like, if you talk to some sisters, they kind of feel that, their reputation is already sewn up. That's kind of why a lot of sisters wanted Kamala Harris to get voted in. Not so much that they agree with her policies, but just because it symbolizes, them, being accepted in this country, like to the highest level, even though they're the first ones to be incorporated in America. They're the first ones to do a lot of things, as far as, what Black men couldn't do until, the early 70s, early 80s, and 90s. And that's another thing, too. Then we came from a time in the 90s where Black men finally had money. Like, you didn't see a lot of Black men with money like that in the early 80s. But in the 90s, you start seeing Black men with money. It was a different time. Yep. I just think Black men's problem is we just got to watch who we knock up. Once we watch who we knock up, I think we'll be just fine and things will kind of go out. I think things will come in full circle. Cornelius Howard says it's all in how you're raised. We know who is worth waiting for and who should be smashed the first night. Get discernment up, fellas. Well, you know what? That's a good point. But here's the caveat to that, bro. Even though on one sentiment I could kind of co-sign to that a little bit, the truth is, what happens when you have that woman, she was raised with both parents, know her mom, know her dad, she don't have that many bodies, or, maybe she had one guy in high school, maybe she didn't have no guys in high school, maybe you're her first. But what happens when she decides that she wants to try something different? Because guess what? A girl doesn't have to be a hoe to want another piece of meat. And nowadays, with it being so accessible, all a woman has to do is just be an opportunity to have that happen. For her to be away from her dude or be away from you. And guess what? Anything can happen. So at the end of the day, unfortunately, God didn't give us enough discernment to see how a good woman could turn bad, because it can happen. Like, here's the thing. We just have to kind of understand too. We have to understand too, Cornelius and everybody, that dealing with a woman, and guess what? Even a woman dating a man can have dire consequences, good and bad. And I ain't gonna lie, I like to knock them down too. Shit, I'm trying to knock down the chick I'm waiting on the text message. I'm trying to knock her down. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to marry her. You know what I'm saying? And the way she acting, she's gonna stay in that position. Now, Ken Davis says back then you really didn't need a car to pull a decent chick. If you met a younger chick and you had no car, she would do all she could to get to you. If it was an older chick, she had a job. Hey, I agree, but guess what? Man, them days done changed. Some of them chicks who were young back then, these are the same chicks still asking for money. That's why Coach Rick Adams just says, go to the junior college. Just go to the JUCO. Because if you're going to have to pay or go take a girl out on a nice extravagant date, you might as well take a girl out to an extravagant date who will appreciate it. Because here's the thing, you can't take no chick to Ruth Chris or Noble, Noble or whatever, and think she's gonna be wooed. She already been there already. You can't take her to Vegas and take her to Luxor. She been there already. You can't take her to the Bahamas. She been there already. Daphne Joseph says female need to not look at men for materialistic things. They didn't see the man for who they are and who he is. Look, but Daphne, I understand that, but in a natural and biologically, women do want a man who could take care of them. I don't knock that. I think the only problem is that there's a difference between a man taking care of you and a man having to provide you the life you see on Instagram. There's a stark difference. But you try to explain that to them, they will, fight you down to the point. They will tell you that every man should make six figures, and okay, I don't know how many men can make six figures. But I mean, I will hope every man's goal is to make six figures, but it's not. It got to start from somewhere. And here's the thing: if that man makes six figures, what's going to make him want to be with you? You're going to have to compete with everybody else. See, that's a problem. The problem is women want men put together, but they don't want to compete. See, here's the thing: they want a man who's put together already, right? They want a man who has to compete all his life to get to where he was at. But then finally, when he's at where he's at, he's just supposed to make it easy for her just to go into his life. She doesn't have to jump any hurdles or hoops or hurdles and no trials and tribulations to get that man. She's just supposed to just get that man because she's special. On all the hundreds and thousands of poom pooms out there, she deserves the attention and the notoriety, bro.
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
They really don't know what they want, bro. With that being said, let's show that tonight's conversation show. There's a clip from that that I want y'all to see. Check this out.
Don't like weave.
But we love to wear weave, honey.
Yes, and y'all wear weave for each other. Y'all don't wear weave for us. I guarantee you probably if it's 5 guys, 3 to 4 of us don't like weave, but we'll take it though because that's what y'all do. But we don't prefer that stuff. Y'all wear that to be in competition with each other.
You are so fake. He is really delusional.
That's real.
That is so
Hey, if the brothers up here don't step up and say that, y'all better not.
We wear it for ourselves.
There's nothing wrong with weave.
We just like to have fun.
It's not like, I mean, some dudes just don't care. Like, if you get your hair done, it's not really for us. It's not a make or break thing for a lot of
You saying this, we like to have fun. Y'all doing it for y'all. It's not for us.
For ourselves, not to be in competition.
Yeah,
right. It's for y'all.
Do you put on a chain to be in competition with another man?
Anybody? No.
Okay,
no.
yeah. So that's not how it is for how we choose to wear our hair and nails. It's not competition.
We're talking about hair. We're talking about
but that's
Yo. They was mad.
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
Now, DJ says, I agree with what you're saying. Of course, my love, you're a woman. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Okay, David says, but I have suggested to women back in the days to go to lunch, but they would say let's go walk around the park and talk. Hey, look, facts. Oh, spoiler alert. Well, not really a spoiler alert because the 90s is over. The 90s and the early 2000s is over, Ken Davis. But the reason why them chicks was willing to rather go walk around the park with you and talk was because, well, see, me and you and I, and XL Pro and Supreme B and a lot of these other cats who are in our age, I don't know how, I think Supreme B kind of might be a younger brother, but anyone in my age group, Generation X, we came from an age where a chick, whether you had money or not, well, if you had money, let's just be real. If you have money, that changes the discussion. But a woman, if you wasn't no big boss money guy, she had to be comfortable enough to even be in public, to be seen with you, because she couldn't just be walking around in town with any other Tom, Dick, and Joe. So if anything, it was better for her to walk in the park with you and to see and talk and see if there's any sexual chemistry before she even take your meal. Because guess what? Taking your meal, here's the thing. There was a code to dating, and that's kind of why dating is fucked up now. Ken Davis, excuse my language. The reason why it's fucked up now is because women have basically reneged on the unspoken rule when you take a woman on a date. When you used to take a woman on a date back in the day, right? In my days, when you take a girl out to the movies and a dinner or whatever, right? You did not even take the girl out to a dinner or the movies or anywhere like that, like an outing or a date, unless it was kind of at this point, like y'all kind of knew y'all was gonna fuck. Like y'all was basically y'all knew y'all was gonna fuck, right? And essentially the date was just a formality just to kind of see if y'all get along enough to like each other enough to fuck. But what these chicks are doing was they start upping an ante. Oh, you can't take me to you can't take me to a $10 movie. Oh, you can't take me to a drive-in. Oh, you gotta take me to this restaurant and sit down and eat and spend this money, right? And they upped the ante. And what they did was they felt just because they didn't start saying, remember, they had a 3-date rule. They start pushing the envelope. At first, you didn't even go out with a woman. See, back in the day, there wasn't even no such thing as dating. In our grandparents' age and our grandparents and our grandparents' age, they weren't taking nice girls out to dinners and movies. They were going in the backseat getting it on. They was going by the lake getting their smash on. Come on now. They wasn't doing all this stuff. This is new age. Financial terrorism, bro. So at the end of the day, like this date shit. The reason why the dating market is messed up is because women decided that they're going to go out on dates and I want to give it up. Not saying that, I would want my daughter or, my sister or somebody to want to go just give it up just because a dude bought her dinner. But my argument would be, well, sister or daughter, my love, why would you go out with a guy that you didn't even like? Because I kind of believe that going out to the date is just a formality. At this point, y'all like each other so much that you can take her on a hot date. You're going to have so much fun, and y'all going to make out and have sex, and maybe have a baby.
Nope.
Now, Supreme Beast. Let's go through all these comments. Daphne Joseph says they wear weaves because they don't like their natural hair. Facts. Unfortunate facts. Supreme Beast says, greatest hater of black women is another black woman. Woo! I'm glad you said it, not me, but it's the truth. Hey, that is definitely the truth, bruh. Let's see here. With that being said, I gotta give you the.
He ain't lying.
Now, DJ says for attention as well. Facts. Ken Davis says, Callie, do you think drug dealers have played a big part in boosting these women's expectations? Kind of, sort of, but not really. I think it's a combination of everything. Women like bad boys. I seen women like drug dealers who don't even really have that much money. They're just drug dealers. They just like the fact that the dude got a gun and the dude, he got weed and he's giving it out to her for free and stuff like that. And he belonged to a gang and stuff like that. But yes, I mean, I don't believe it's just a drug dealers per se, because I kind of believe a certain type of girl knew to deal with a drug dealer and not to deal with a drug dealer. See, that's another thing too. Women were more easily to distinguish back then. You feel me? Because she knew if she messed with a drug dealer, she was gonna have a rep. At that point, she was gonna have to continue dating drug dealers because people was gonna be scared that the drug dealer was gonna come back and spray him up. Hey, and that shit's true.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
Shit. Supreme B says at Cali West. Facts. You already know, boy. Ken Davis says, nah, but these same women, I have taken the same woman out also. I'm comparing back then to now. Brothers today don't want these women today costing them lots of money. Hey, Ken Davis, we came from a time where if a woman had a weave in high school or junior high, she was getting clowned. She was getting laughed at out the fucking school. Ninja. I still remember a girl got a weave in like the 8th or 9th grade, and girls was like, how did your hair grow so long out of nowhere? Like, you're only gone for like 2-3 months for the summer. Like, your hair was like here. Now you got a ponytail down to your back. Yeah, that was clowning her. And guess what? She would not let that weave go. No matter what, she would not let that weave ponytail go. Never. She would not let that ponytail weave go. And you know what? What's ironic is fast forward it now, shit, 20, 30 years ago, she feels naked if she has her regular hair, even if it's not bald headed or not. Which is a damn shame, bro. It is a damn shame. But guess what? As you see from this display here, they don't care what you got to say, brothers. And I'll say, I don't truly believe that they're in competition with each other. I believe that they're in competition with each other to get the certain type of man. Maybe a white man, maybe a man who doesn't like Afrocentric hair, maybe a celebrity ball player, But like I tell y'all, these chicks, they get their hair done for a certain type of dude that they're into. If a chick got dreads, she might date a white guy. Trust me, dreadheads date white guys too. But there's a possibility that she might be on some hood shit or she might be on some earthy type shit. Like, it happens. Now, with that being said, let's run this video back.
I said that I don't like weave.
But we love to wear weave, honey.
Yes, and y'all wear weave for each other. Y'all don't wear weave for us. I guarantee you probably if it's 5 guys, 3 to 4 of us don't like weave, but we'll take it though because that's what y'all do. But we don't prefer that stuff. Y'all wear that to be in competition with each other.
You are so fake. He is really delusional.
That's real.
That is so fake. We wear it for ourselves.
Hey, if the brothers up here don't step up and say nothing, y'all better not.
We wear it for ourselves.
There's nothing wrong with weave.
We just like to have fun.
It's not like, some dudes just don't care. Like, if you get your hair done, it's not really for us. It's not a make or break thing for a lot of
you saying this, we like to have fun. Y'all doing it for y'all. It's not for us.
For ourselves, not to be in competition.
Yeah, right.
It's for y'all.
Do you put on a chain to be in competition with another man?
No. Anybody? No.
Okay, yeah. So that's not.
Hold up. Yo, hold a damn minute, bruh. He said he don't wear his chain look. He's right. He don't show his chain off to compete with another dude. But guess what? He knows life is a competition with these chicks, and he knows there's other dudes who might have better looks or maybe even the same looks. But guess what? He wants to one up. So guess what? He's not doing it for the dudes. He's doing it for the ladies, bruh. Is he not doing it for the ladies? He's doing it for the ladies. Did he admit that? No. But no, he's not. See, women, here's the thing. The truth is, women do their hair for a dude. If this, have y'all ever seen a chick who decided that she was no longer going to date and she don't give a fuck anymore? You notice that their hair is always messed up. When a woman decides that she's no longer going to date, you notice her hair is never kept anymore. Ken Davis says women back then had status when they rocked their own hair. Yeah, man. Look, you have no complaints with me unfortunately. The only problem is that them days ain't coming back, G. Look at this display here. You think them days is coming back? You think women are gonna go back to rocking their own hair and knowing, their crown and knowing their hair and having black pride? You think that's gonna happen again, bro? That shit is not gonna happen to you, unfortunately. I mean, and, I know, we got sisters and daughters and stuff like that. But guess what? The best thing you could do, anyone who got daughters and women under y'all, the best thing y'all could do is to tell them the truth. Don't have them all stuck.
The land of make-believe.
Because at the end of the day, they are doing their hair for a certain type of guy. They are. And that is, they can't even deny that. One bit at all, man. What other clip I got for y'all? Oh, 50 be making his own little skits. Crazy. I'm trying to show one of 50 Cent's skits. This fool be cutting up. Yeah, man. 50 Cent is the biggest troll in the world. Well, I thought this clip was funny.
Problem. If it was you, I would do it for you. I told you, I knew your dad for a long time. He did that shit. He guilty as fuck.
Why the fuck you always gotta be like that?
Shit. Yeah, Lil Misha's going through it because his dad's fucking up his bag, bro. That shit is fucking crazy.
It's an evil world we live in.
Now, JJ Diesel says, I laugh at them type of females. I prefer a truly virtuous woman who is not ashamed of her natural hair. All right, no doubt. I agree. Me too. Supreme We says, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it is going to get worse before it gets better. Hey.
He ain't lying.
Facts.
It's an evil world we live in.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Yeah, I'm sorry. That boat done came and sailed and went already. He says, Callie, do you think women would be the way they are if they were raised by fathers? Of course not. That's why I always shout out strong fathers such as yourself, G, because strong fathers are needed, you know? I mean, unfortunately, a daughter could still stray, but at least, look, a woman has a fighting chance when she has a father. She has a fighting chance with a father, you know what I'm saying? Versus having no father. Like most of the women that we try to date, marry, and procreate with, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Trust me, it's a mistake that a lot of people do. Luckily, I never had the privilege, you know, to knock up someone who didn't have a father around. As far as I know, I don't have any kids that I know of. So, yeah. But ideally, you know, like, you definitely want to be in your daughter's lives if y'all having kids, whether it's a son or a daughter. You dig?
He ain't lying.
What else I got for y'all boys? Oh, I thought this was funny.
All right. Okay, I see you're awake. Okay, and you're his brother, right?
Yeah.
All right, so how you feeling, man? You have a new kidney?
Yes, doctor. I feel brand new. Who was the donor? I want to properly thank her.
Yeah, you could thank him yourself. He's actually outside, wondering how you're doing.
Wait, what you say?
I said he's waiting outside.
He?
Yup. He saved your life.
No. Yo, now hear that? The man have man parts in him to one buckler. Dirty boy, that man. Doctor, you have to go remove this stuff, Saman. Remove it.
Mr. McHale, if I remove it, you're gonna die.
Make me dead.
Fishbone.
Make me dead.
Doctor, make him dead, yeah. Nurse, please.
Where the knife then?
Mr. McHale, put down the knife.
No.
Oh my God. Mr. McHale, put it back.
Put what back?
Why? Doctor, stop him.
Here, take this. Me no wanna kidney from.
Hey, you're his brother. Quick, your kidney.
Nigga, please.
Yo. Hey. Yeah, man. Hey. No lie. Yo, anybody who know real Jamaicans know they're very, 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 very anti-reading the rainbow, bro. Shout out to Guy of Paris, man. That dude is a fool, bro. I said him got man parts on in them.
That real shit, yo.
Butterfly in the sky.
Come on!
I can go twice as high.
Let's get it on.
Take a look,
Nigga.
in a book.
My nigga.
Reading rainbow.
You think it's a game?
I can go anywhere.
Suck my dick.
Friends to know.
My nigga.
Ways to grow.
Nigga.
Reading rainbow.
Here we go again.
He was like, Then they got man parts. That don't even sound right, bro. him got man parts in him. Yeah, that don't sound right. Yeah, boy. Sheesh. Let's see here. I'm about to clear the deck now. I'm about to call that these like, cause your boy hungry. What is?
Way I like it.
Okay. Bruh. Did y'all see this shit? Did y'all see this shit?
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
I don't know, kid. That shit look boring. For real, dude. Ken Davis says, remember in the movie Coming to America when Akeem said he wanted a girl. No, he wanted a girl to impress the girl. And the owner of the barbershop. Right. Yeah. Like, I mean, let's just be real, y'all. Come on now. Let's not cap. We dress well. We get haircuts. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I'm saying? So we can attract a woman. You know what I'm saying? We get yes, you should work out and, be in shape. But we also do that because we want to look good. Because we know life is a competition, right? Whether, you're keeping your body up so you can perform a job and your task a day, or you want to look good in front of that sexy baby. But yes, the curl for the girls. I remember one of my boys in school, he's like, I got the curls for the girls, you got the naps for the Japs. Motherfuckers are stupid. Now, JJ Jesus says, I wanted to come on the panel. I want to tell you about my experience I had last Thursday. Man, as much as I would love to actually have you on the panel tonight, man, that's not already on the schedule. And I'm actually, no lie, real talk, I'm trying to close up the show. But, y'all came in and y'all participating, y'all tuning in, y'all liking, y'all subscribing, saying y'all participating. And I appreciate it in the chat right now. But I don't really have the time to do that. Like I said, I'm trying to shut down the show because I actually have something lined up. Old girl done text me back or whatever. But even regardless of that, I'm not even really thinking about that chick anymore. Before I can even think about even touching any poom, I got to get me some food in my system. And I'm starving like Marvin. I came off from like working, I worked 12 hours yesterday, worked 8 today. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's see here. Ken Davis says he told Akeem he had to go through the girl's father to get her. Right. But guess what? No, you're right. Hey, you know what? But guess what? The father was remember he was cock blocking, remember? From the get-go. And feed this. I'm kind of glad you mentioned that, Ken Davis, because guess what? In the movie Coming to America, the dad purposely was keeping them down. Remember, after the robbery, they thought they were going to be seen as equals, or at least welcome into the home and for the Christmas party, at least be welcome there and at least be around. The reason why he made them the parking attendants and just kind of kept them down was because, unfortunately, let's just be real, there are Black people who have a class system. Even in the hood is a class system. Black people do work on a class system. It might be a weird kind of psychedelic kind of class system, but Black people have a class system. And essentially, he didn't want, these young African men who were in, pretty good, decent shape to go pull a woman to be running on his shoulders with his daughter that he sent to private school. So I'm kind of glad you bring that up because the dad was cock-blocking through the whole movie. If you really kind of peep, you know what I'm saying? If you peep, the dad was cock-blocking through the whole movie, and I wouldn't have even thought about that if you didn't mention Coming to America Tonight. So salute to that, bro. Now, David Barnes says you quit blaming everybody for why you can't make it out the same city your grandparents lived in. You gotta work hard. God damn. Sheesh. But man, David Barnes, you just came out of nowhere with the fucking with the fire and brimstone. Sheesh.
It's an evil world we live in.
But he's speaking the truth though. He's speaking the truth.
He ain't lying.
Now, Ken Davis says, because he didn't know the value of Akeem. Right, because remember when he found out that he was a prince and he found out he had his own money, literally with his face on it. At that point, his whole demeanor, everything flipped, bro. You feel me? Just like that. You know, he caught the vapors. JJ Diesel says the female with a fancy car was trying to talk to me while I was about to pump my gas in my pickup after work. She said, "What's up?" I waved, "Hey," then started pumping my gas. She was not my type. Yo, fill in why she was not your type. I really want to hear about that. I want to know why she was not your type. Well, she probably was, I don't know if she was not attractive or what about her was not her type. I would like to know some insight about that. I really wish I could interview you, but like I said, I'm trying to shut the show down. Like I said, I'm really just trying to show everybody, what we got to show on the Cali West Miami show for everybody tuned in. You feel me? So I'm just trying to at least clear the deck on the way out. I don't know if y'all seen this on the news, but this made it on the news the other day. Check this out.
An Airbnb guest caught on video getting confronted by a robbery suspect armed with a black gun.
Give me this bag.
The robbery suspect takes the victim's bag. Suddenly, he's joined by another man with a long rifle. Both men forced the alleged victim into the Airbnb.
They were actually the victims of a home invasion robbery, and the police responded to that per the A4.
But it turns out the Airbnb guests were targeted for their drugs and money. A surprise to the Airbnb host, who alerted police about a possible home invasion he was witnessing through security cameras.
113 pounds of cannabis sounds like it would be a huge amount, that it would be one of those things where if it's physically in the same building as you and in your Airbnb, it's not the kind of thing you would miss.
Police arrived and found over 100 pounds of marijuana and nearly $30,000 in cash. The alleged victims, Johnny Guzman and Robert Rincon, were arrested and became defendants for trafficking drugs. Meanwhile, Razambesa Johnson, Jamori Sawyer, and Tajani Brown were charged for being the alleged home invaders.
For sure, a very wild situation that now has 5 men facing serious charges. 3 of those men are out of jail. 2 of those guys must stay in jail until trial.
Now, can y'all imagine? Can y'all imagine who are the 3 people who got out of jail, bruh? I would say it had to be the 3. If I had to guess, you know who probably has the latest charges? Or the dudes who did the home invasion, bruh. Isn't that crazy? They could have, what if those drug dealers decided they was going to pull out their guns? Them dudes would have lit them dudes. Look, them dudes it would have been a straight up shootout, bruh. And them fools would be up for straight up 187, bruh. Are you fucking serious? But guess what? The 3 ninjas who had toting guns, they got out of jail. But the 2 Spanish dudes, the feds are on them quick. So they, you know what I'm saying? That's why they got out. What the dudes in Dade County did, that was a county offense. What the Spanish dudes did was a federal offense, bruh. Dude, ain't that crazy? So the dudes try to rob them, didn't even get the product. Now they're gonna eventually go to jail. And the other dudes, not only did they lose their product, but now they're gonna be in a lockup, bruh. Yo.
So bullshit. All of it.
Supreme Beast said Dade County for sure. Oh, yeah. That was like, I think that was either in Dade or Broward. That was definitely South Florida, like a mug. Now, Ken Davis says, but the Slotty sister was for the streets. Well, the sister was for the streets, and she was the streets for the streets in Coming to America. Definitely. All facts. All facts. Because we know what's his name? Arsenio had smashed that. Now JJ says she got mad because I turned my back and started pumping my gas. She got in her car and left. She was driving fast. I finished pumping my gas and left just as she did. She was a rough looking ratchet. Oh, okay, yeah, you don't want to stick your thing up in anything. You feel me? And guess what? I ain't lie. I'm a horn dog, and I'm a nasty boy. Shout out to Free Agent Lifestyle and the Nasty Boys. But I ain't never mess with no one who I never had post no clarity and realized I shouldn't have smashed. Shit, might be tonight. But with that being said, sometimes you have to have a little discernment in saying no. I do truly believe that. Okay, what's going on my screen? Uh-oh. Whew, maybe I got too much windows open. But let's see here. What else I got for y'all? But yeah, that is a crazy situation right there, boy. Like, just know they was gonna make a bag, and then now they got. What they say, crime don't pay, literally. What's this? Yo, you know what's crazy about shit like this?
It's all bullshit. All of it.
Because they never showed what happened. What was the buildup prior to her getting the 5-figure discount? Why didn't they show what she did prior to getting that 5-figure discount? Because he didn't have to go up to a stranger just because she's AA and then slapped her in her face. That's not what happened, bro. That is not what happened. But, they trying to get people riled up. They're trying to get, the media trying to get people riled up. JJ says, I was not interested in being bothered because it was cold and I was not in a good mood after dealing with some BS at work. So I was dry when I addressed her. She better be glad I even spoke to her. Okay, no doubt. You don't have to speak at all, but at least you were being polite. So, no doubt. It be like that sometimes. You feel me? Like, you ain't gotta explain yourself to these hoes. You know what I'm saying? Get on, go find another sucker. But trust me, somebody's gonna be that sucker. Yeah, one way or another. Yo, I ain't gonna front, y'all. It look like I just about cleared the deck. I cleared the deck. So guess what? JJ says I'm a man, and when a female says she want what's up, like she is ghetto, instead of saying hi and being ladylike is a turn off for me, in addition to not being very attractive. I agree. Yeah, because you kind of want her to be a little bit feminine. Feminine would have been hi or hello or something like that. Hey, what's up? What's up? What you trying to send me? You trying to send me that? You must be trying to send me that poom poom. Girl, you trying to send me that poom poom? I think you trying to send me that poom poom.
She won't put that pussy on me, put it on me.
Once again, y'all, it's Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you're feeling this shit, I appreciate y'all boys. Y'all have a good night. And the ladies who tuned in as well. I appreciate y'all. Peace.